A sword only works if it's sharp. The same is true for your mind, your focus, and your organization. Today's Daily Anchor is about a simple way to keep both ready for the battles that matter most.
Yeah, dull sword, not good. Welcome to the Daily Anchor, folks, where we give you the tools to stay steady, strong, and keep showing up where it matters the most. All right, Paul, when you're carrying a bunch of crap, a bunch of thoughts in your head, whether it's ideas, plans, distractions, what do you do? Or like I said, how do you sort them out?
Just that, I mean, I have to get them out. If you look at my desk and my other desk upstairs and also my notes on my phone, like I have so many random thoughts that go into those things. Because if I don't get them out, I'll forget them. But also from an organizational standpoint, we have a shared family whiteboard in our house because of all the different schedules that we have. If we didn't have that, we'd be lost. And I think we can all relate to you're sitting there, you're in bed, you're sleeping, getting ready to sleep, whatever it is. 2 a.m., all of a sudden something pops up in your mind. Oh no, did I forget to pay that bill? Or is tomorrow that appointment? Like you just can't possibly keep track of it all because of the way things are today. But the beauty in that is the way technology's kind of come around. There's so many different ways to organize things. You just have to do it.
I'll be driving to work and often have thoughts for the podcast, for the community. And I pick up my phone and say, "Hey Siri, remind me." There, it just kicked on. Siri kicked on as I'm saying that because the phone's in front of me. "Hey Siri, remind me of whatever I'm thinking of." And when I get to work or get home, I type that out. But I use those apps all the time, and I'll be laying in bed too, and I have those thoughts. Rarely do I pick up my phone to capture those thoughts. Then, how do you do it when you're laying in bed or something like that, so you don't forget? I'm just curious, what do you use?
I do use my phone, but before I used to have a notebook next to the bed or in my drawer, whatever, the nightstand. Notebook and a pen, a piece of paper, notebook or and a pen. Like I said, now I use my phone, but before it'd be like if I had something right there, sticky notes even work good. You know me. I mean, this podcast came from a thought too. So it's like if I don't get those out there, if I don't set them in a way to like you said, the Siri, the note recorder you can do in your phone, whatever it is. Pen's great. Pen and paper next to the bed.
Mhm.
If you don't want to use your phone, that's what I would say. If you're worried about blue light and that kind of stuff, have a piece of paper next to bed. Have a set of sticky notes, whatever it is.
The point is, though, get it down, whether it's electronically or writing it down. And if I didn't do that as the thoughts came, well, my brain's old. I would forget and lose some thoughts. Sometimes the best thoughts I have are, I have them in the shower as well, which is crazy, taking a shower. Other things, other times thoughts come in my head. I'm not going to talk about all of those thoughts, but you know what I mean? It's something you got to get them down. I don't write as much on paper as I used to. Use electronic journals a lot. Day One is my kind of my go-to app. The real win here isn't just getting those thoughts down, though. It's building that trust with yourself, right?
You brought up a good point too, man, about like I know you have a lot of thoughts in your drive time, like you said in your shower. I think whatever it is, you're giving yourself space to have those thoughts. This is a kind of a different turn to where we were going with this, but it made me think about this. I used to have some of my best reflective thoughts when I go for my longer runs.
Mm.
I think that too often we don't give ourselves a chance to have those thoughts. So they pop back up at 2 a.m. or we worry about organizational stuff at 2 a.m. because we didn't give ourselves a chance during the day. So as we talk about organizing these thoughts, also give yourself space for them. Quiet time, 5 to 10 minutes if you got it, or your drive time. Allow yourself to be connected to your Siri or your notes or whatever it is because you know they're going to happen and say, hey, this is the chance for me to unwind. What went well? What didn't go well? What needs to be scheduled? What do I still need to schedule? And start to prompt yourself to think about those things so that they don't come up at 2 a.m.
Those walks are times for me where I get those thoughts out as well. Walking the dogs, so many things go through my mind, and those are good times as well. The challenge today would be, before the day ends, sharpen your sword once. Write one thought, put it electronically in your phone, just anchor it in truth, and decide what's your next step. And today's verse is going to be Hebrews 4:12. For the word of God is alive and active, sharper than any double-edged sword. It penetrates even to dividing soul and spirit, joints and marrow. It judges the thoughts and attitudes of the heart. This verse that I just said there reminds me that it's not just ancient text, but it's actually the living word of God.
This is a good one. I think it was a little, it got us going a couple of different directions, but it's so true. I mean, it's something where if you're not putting your thoughts on paper or putting them into your phone or anywhere to keep them organized, they can go all over the place. You'll forget things, then you'll beat yourself up for forgetting them. So Like you said, man, build that trust in yourself by getting it out of your mind and putting it in some kind of organizational piece where you can build off of that. So this has been the Daily Anchor, episode 51. Remember, the battle in your head gets won on paper or whiteboard or your notes on your phone, whatever it is. Keep your sword sharp, keep it steady, and keep showing up where it matters most.
And don't forget, gentlemen, Brotherhood Forged with a D, FORGED.com. Join the community. We'd love to have you. With that said, happy Tuesday. Be blessed, y'all.
See you guys.